everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited that you tuned in. Alright, so in today's video we are going to be talking about budgeting in a very simple and basic way. But before I start, I would like to say this disclaimer that everything that I say in this channel is from my own personal point of view. So if you want to take any point from what I say here or what I teach here, please note that you also have to seek professional assistance. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. All right, so we are going to get into it. All right, so when it comes to budgeting, the first thing that comes into the mind is the money that you make every month. So it doesn't matter where that money is coming from. Either it's coming from the job that you're working, or it's coming from the hustle that you're doing, or it's coming from anything that you do with your hands. All right, so when you get that money, you want to make sure that you budget, and you want to make sure that your budgeting is very balanced, well balanced. Yes. So when it comes to budgeting, the first thing that comes to everyone's mind, or maybe to my mind, is expenses. Yes, expenses. So when we are talking about expenses, we are talking about rentals, electricity bills. So expenses is the same as bills. So electricity bills, fuel if you have a car, school fees if you have children, etc. So you want to pay for those things first. So I would like to say this thing to you. If you are going to be doing budgeting, it's very important to record it. So you either record it in the notebook, that is a manual notebook, or you can record it in the notebook that is in your phone. So you just have to write expenses, and then you write personal spendings, and then you write savings on the other side. So today also let me touch on miscellaneous. So just make 4 columns. So that is expenses, personal spendings, miscellaneous, and savings. Yes. So when it comes to expenses, we have already touched on that. So when it comes to spending, you do not want to use all your money and then you don't spend on yourself, or save all the money, use money for expenses and then save all the money and not use money for yourself. Why? Because if you get frustrated, it can trigger you to use finances as a coping mechanism. Yes, some people can use finances as a coping mechanism when they are frustrated. Have you not heard of people who can shop when they are frustrated? They can go shopping and spend all the money. Yes, it happens. So you don't want to do that. So when you spend money on yourself every month or regularly, it's going to help you not to spend when you are frustrated. Yes. So when we talk about spending on yourself, it's not always buying expensive things. So you can appreciate yourself by buying something that is very simple. Like, as for me, I love doing my nails. So I can even treat myself with a little small nail polish. It works for me. Yes. And do you know what? Spending on yourself also motivates you and inspires you to work even more, which is lovely. Hey, lovely. Yes. So let's get to miscellaneous before we get to savings. So when it comes to miscellaneous, it's those things that just happens like randomly, things that you spend your money on randomly. Like maybe you are walking on the street and then you just think of, oh, I need a fruit. You see a vendor on the side of the road and then you just buy an apple. All right. So things like that, sometimes it can affect our budgeting without us knowing. How? Because you might think you are just buying an apple, but if you do it more oftenly, you will realize that you will spend more money on doing that. All right, so I remember a long time ago, I used to buy a lot of airtime and I wasn't even keeping record of it. It's only when I started recording that I realized, oh my word, I've been using a lot of airtime. That is even out of the airtime bracket that I'm supposed to use each and every month. Yes, so miscellaneous have to be recorded. Or it can be something like you just wanna have a moment with your friends. You say, friend, let's go for a coffee, and then you spend that money. That money needs to be recorded. All right, so it cannot be on the expenses, but it can be on the miscellaneous. Yes. So let's get to savings. So when it comes to savings, you want to make sure that you save a certain percentage. I'm not going to say what percentage you have to save, because I know that it's gonna look like you are being forced to do something. Yes, it have to be flexible. When it comes to budgeting, it have to be as flexible as possible. Yes. So when it comes to savings, this is what you can do. You can save a certain percentage of your money. So we have bank accounts. If you have a bank account, you can have a fixed account whereby you do not withdraw money anyhow. So that fixed account will help you to save your money. You can save from as little as 100 rand depending with your bank account. So you can leave that money in the bank account for a certain period of time. I've come to realize that most of the people, they can be able to save for 10 months. Yes, most of us, we are able to save for 10 months. Why? Because the other 2 months will be busy with festive season, and some months they are low in terms of cash flow or cash that comes in. So what happens is this: target 10 months, do not target 12 months. So I've heard a lot of people saying, oh, I can't save because my money is not a lot. How can I save? All right, so I'm in South Africa and we are using rand currency. So 100 rand a month can make a difference. I promise you, 100 rand a month can make a difference. Yes. So if you save your 100 rand a month, after 10 months, it's going to be 1,000 rand. And this is what you should do with your savings. When it comes to savings, you don't want to save it and then you spend it again. All right. You invest. Why do you have to invest your savings? You invest so that it can bring in more money. All right. So when it comes to investment, it doesn't have to be. So I have been also reading this kind of books and watching a lot of videos, and I've been seeing when it comes to investment, most people talk about property, real estate. But how about us? How about us who are in the ghetto? What do we invest in? Okay, so you can invest in a skill. So that money, you can use it to develop a skill, to pay for development of a skill. So there is a lot of courses that you can do at an affordable price. So you can, so I was just giving, please take note that I'm just giving this amount of money as an example. So you have a course of baking, which you can do when you are free. On your free time, you just take in like baking clients, like clients who wants you to make cakes, bake cakes for them. So that is something that you can do as an investment. You can have a skill of beauty. Nails, yes. So when we are talking about beauty, we are talking about nails, we are talking about makeup and so forth. So you can have people who can help you. I know that when it comes to beauty industry, I have also inquired, and I know that sometimes it can be very expensive, but if you're in the ghetto like me, there are a lot of people who are willing to help. Do you know that there are a lot of people who can help you if you just reach out to them? So all you have to do, look at those beauty therapists in your area, or those people who specializes in nails in your area. Go talk to them. Don't be shy. Don't be in a shell when it comes to investment. When it comes to investment, you have to be out there, advertising yourself, so you can talk and then you can actually help out while this person is teaching you. All right, and then you can develop a skill which will help you in a lifetime, in your life, in your entire life. A skill can help you. Yes, so there's a lot of skills that you can do, and also there is a lot of businesses that you can start with the little amount of money, so that that money cannot just stay in the bank without growing. That money needs to grow. So if that money grows, it means that you can be so surprised that you can even grow that money into a big amount of money. Yes, so that's how it works when it comes to budgeting. So I hope that you will tune in next time. Please make sure you watch all my videos, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much again.